Hello everybody, it's Ash. It's been a while since I've made a video on the channel, which I apologize about. But I am back, and today we're going to play Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. I have been literally no-lifing Dead by Daylight. I love Dead by Daylight, and yes, I did sit and watch the 13-hour live stream that they announced Jason. I don't really have much opinions on it. Okay, I have a lot of opinions on it, but I was I loved the concept. I love when games do fun things like that for reveals. So I really enjoyed the live stream. But I was a little disappointed that it was Jason. I love Jason. I have no beef with Jason. But for all of that hype and build up, it just felt like it felt a little too obvious that it was Jason, so I thought they were gonna like really, surprise us, throw us off guard, but whatever. It was still fun nonetheless. Okay, let's get into this. I didn't even know this was a thing until yesterday. Until I was looking at Steam. Okay, cough, cough, cough. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Oh, I just skipped that on accident. Sorry. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. I keep clicking that like too hard, I guess. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute. Or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Ash. May I continue? Please, go on. Okay, then. As I was... Cough, cough. As I was saying... See, I keep clicking it too hard, I guess. Can I, make it... Oh, I guess not. Okay, I'm leaving it alone. Oh, sorry. My dog is playing with his toy. So sorry. Okay, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh my god! Who is that little guy? A decomposing face stares at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Okay, what should we do? Run, close your eyes, dig up that face. I don't know if I want to dig up the face. Close your eyes or run. I honestly don't think running's going to help us either, so let's just close our damn eyes. You close your eyes. This must be a nightmare, right? This is not happening. This is not happening. The mantra centers you, and you're briefly able to find peace. The lapping waves go silent, and for the first time in your life, it feels like you're in control. When you open your eyes... Oh my gosh, a little coin. You're in the exact same place, except now that disgusting corpse face is smiling at you. Even the dead have a wondrous time on our island. I promise you will too. Don't worry, you're going to do just fine. We wouldn't want anyone else. Well, that was sure weird, that voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Good point, good point, good point. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation, as you feel something as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Whoa! Volleyball! When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting there in the sand next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. A little help, please? Oh my gosh, Huntress. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my god. Stop. Wow. Okay. 4 gorgeous monsters standing halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do? Toss it back, kick it back, say no thanks, say nothing, do nothing. Let's just toss it back to him. Fuck it. Alright, you bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right into the Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look up at her and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Bleh. They're speaking directly to you, but you can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Oh, darn it. Sorry, guys, I keep skipping things. It's not on purpose. At the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Ash. You were made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all gonna work out. This is really funny so far. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. I'm sorry, this is a lot of words. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the volleyball game just by showing up, nitwit. And guess what? You're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's just a game. Sorry, guys. I cannot read. I need to take a sip of my monster and reset. Okay. Monster sip taken. Let's go. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Deep sigh. That was Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game too. Either that, or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? Oh, sorry. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Ash, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. Okay, let's lock in. This is a timed quiz. Eek! Okay. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one, I can't remember. Here we go. How attractive would you say you are? Average. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd. Another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? I'm gonna go flight. Flight for sure. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not where I'm meant to be. What was your best subject in school? Math, history, skipping class. I liked history a lot. I enjoyed history. History. Nice. It's important to know what came before so that we're all not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still. What's your favorite animal? Dog. You look absolutely adorable. Oh, you look absolutely adorable in a little puppy mask. Oh. What's your favorite color? Out of these, let's go red. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. What's your dream job? Astronaut, nightclub promoter. Honestly, not working at all is my dream job, and that is absolutely correct. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Best flavor of ice cream. I personally am not a millennial. I'm Gen Z. All right, best flavor of ice cream. I'd say chocolate. My favorite flavor is pain. Same here. ... Mine is vanilla. Swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about the ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second, this reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me what's the best flavor of ice cream. Mint chip. So obedient. I think you're going to do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. Guys, I'm sorry. This is my first video back in like 8 months, so please bear with me. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like anyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh, no. Wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let those bummers get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made out of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me, I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. Period. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat docks nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of my true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? I like this area. It'd be great to lounge at wow. To kick your feet up, look out over the ocean and relax on your own terms. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day? It's the best. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would fully... sorry, guys. This is just not going well for me. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore? I don't think I've ever heard that word. Heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time. So very long, I don't even know how long it's been, actually. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the groups to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you can do is help us get off this island. Dwight! Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right. That. Yeah, true. He was. But he just meant he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits. Quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go out there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter mostly when I agree with them, not like that other island. So, what will it be? Okay, I'm still thinking the lounge is where I want to go. Or this. This looks peaceful too. Let's go with this. Oh no, we're on the boat? Why did I not think this was a boat? Oh no, I've made the wrong decision. Okay, not just because he owns this boat either. Clearly, you understand the importance of appreciating the finer things in life. Unfortunately, though, this means you uncouth heathens are now on my beautiful boat. I'll make sure to help wash it as soon as they leave. Not exactly a genial host, but what he said isn't even the worst thing about his comments. It's that he made them in front of everyone else. Loudly. They're used to it at this point, though. So it's time to get to the good stuff. Eating. As the guest of honor, you can choose the appetizer. Here's a menu. What do you want served? Let's do a veggie hummus platter. A veggie hummus platter is a perfect way to start a meal. It's both light and communal. A great choice for a group, right? He won't say anything, but I promise you, Wraith really likes your choice. Ah! I love Wraith. I currently am maining Wraith on Dead by Daylight. I just feel like I play him the best. I'm not sure. I love Wraith, though. At least I think so. I never totally know what's going on with that guy. I do know what's going on with Spirit, though. We all have to eat off one big plate? Oh, great, thanks. First, we leave behind an entire island to cram onto one little boat. Now we all need to eat from the same trough like a bunch of farm animals. Wake up, people. You're all sheep. The survivors arrive with trays of food as everyone stands around and makes conversation. Enjoy. Please, for our sake. They catch Trapper glaring at them for daring to speak directly to you, but Dwight pushes on anyway. Can we get you anything else? No, thank you. I'm all set, but thanks for great service. I mean it. Fantastic. Wow, no one ever thanks us for anything. Thank you. I'll thank you kindly for never speaking out loud to my guests without being spoken to first. Now scram. Now that the help is gone, the killers... killers is a bit harsh. They haven't killed anyone today, anyhow. Should we call them suitors or something? I don't know. That lacks a bit of a punch. I'm sticking with killers. The killers have begun to hover around you. They seem to be waiting for a moment alone with you. Except Wraith. He seems to be studying the corner of the room, deftly avoiding any engagement with you at all cost. Why, Wraith? Who will you allow to steal you away for a second? Wraith. I don't want this. Not yet. Maybe not ever. Okay, chat later. Whew, boy, he's going to be a fun one to get to know. Everyone put your appetizers down. I'm bored, and on my yacht, that's unacceptable. Declan? Yes, sir? Prepare a libation, something that'll impress our new guest. By the looks of them, shouldn't take much. Carla, make sure we've got both boozy and non-alcoholic beverages available. Nobody has to drink if they don't want to. I'm a killer, not an asshole. Declan? Carla? I thought their names was Dwight and Claudette. Who the hell are Dwight and Claudette? Hey, Daryl and Christina. You know those two? Maybe they work on the other island. You, Ash, ready your mouth hole. Wow, this guy really knows how to sell a drink. While undoubtedly Karis, he does have a point. A minigame is incoming, and the success or failure of your quest may depend on the readiness of your mouth hole. Okay, minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer, which rotates in a clockwise direction, and on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer over the target to win. Okay, I think I can do it. Spacebar, let's go. Shots, shots, shots. Okay. Perfect. Hey! Hey! Not bad. Not bad. Perfect. Okay, the whole amnesiac thing is already a lot to take in without also pouring a bunch of drinks on top of it. So it's not unexpected that you didn't perform perfectly. Lucky for you, my desire for perfection is only matched by my enjoyment in watching losers fail publicly. But don't expect luck to get you through this forever. Overwhelmed by the afternoon's activity, you feel yourself spinning out of control. Was it the drinks? The pressure to perform? The rocking of the ship? Smartly, you pounded a pitcher of water before everyone goes dark around you. And it turns out a quick nap was just what you needed. When you come to, Dwight and Claudette are somehow already back on shore, waving at the boat. I'm pretty sure that means it's time to head back and leave this yacht behind. What a shame, too. Trapper planned to serve live monkey brains as an entree. Ew. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking? You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. Oh, great, terrific. It seems everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I love Trickster. I love him. If you do not know, I'm the biggest K-pop girly. I love K-pop. If one day I show you all my room is covered in posters. Okay. I didn't know this was an option. Okay. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well they don't call him Unexpected Stir. I'm sorry, I get nervous around crowds of killers and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, looking good, Ash. Real good. Oh my god. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit next together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the same table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It's completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side of the table. The rest of them will sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the end with their enormous, sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat, seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, Ash, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's going to be a person on that spit, right? or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours, and we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change. I am with my broad axe. It's a perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's not like we're... Sorry. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ah, you two are ridiculous. Oh, well, true. But, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. The hell it is. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop, please. I hate when we fight, or talk, or even look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it into its second death. Hey, Ash, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean dinner. Otherwise, this is going to go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. We hated when it got cold. Oh, he hated. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. All right. Same thing. Let's do this. Oh. All right. Ah. Ah. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you can do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who have been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their mask. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's the only thing. Think about it, Ash. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want me to tell them? Let's just say I'm sorry. Actually, it's not the food or the company. I'm just super self-conscious how I look when I eat. I was just pretending to be grossed out by the dinner, so I'd have an excuse not to chew in front of everyone. Sorry if I made things awkward. I'm extremely hungry. Yes, watching people eat is gross, but try to relax and not worry about what everyone else thinks. It's so important to remember people are watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you. Right, guys? Is anyone listening to me? Typically, a group that includes one, if not more, cannibals staring at you with meat juice dripping from their chins would be quite scary. However, right now you're barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scared and run away. I'm not a narrator, not a physician. Oh, I am a narrator, not a physician, so please don't take this as actual medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, guide, narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Oops, I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them, because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Alright, guys. This is getting so good. But I'm going to pause the episode here because we're almost like 40 minutes in and I didn't realize. But we're going to pause it here and we shall pick up later on. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.